Guys, back. My last video got really positive feedback. I was very excited to see that, uh, you know, people like seeing loadout videos of powers that don't really have a lot, and one that I noticed that's super underused, probably the most underused power in the game right now is Sorcery. It is the weakest power in the game, in my personal opinion, from testing it. It just doesn't keep up the par with some of the other powers. It's definitely almost relying on hybrid, which I'll explain in a little bit. So I got three different loadouts to show you. I got a ranged weapons expert. I got a melee weapons expert, which hits super hard. And then I got a play from the tray for those might users like myself out there. So I'm going to show you guys my gear first. Keep in mind, these are precision-based loadouts, these two first that I'm going to show you. So my damage is going to be lower because I am all might based and modded. So keep that in mind. If I was full precision, I would do more damage with both of these loadouts that are weapons expert. So here are my stats. My might's low, and my precision is also low. So let's go into traits. So this first one I'm showing you is going to be hand blasters into explosive shot, and normally I would use bow, but bow it might be quicker, but this is kind of like just smooth with the rotation that I'm using. Um, so I'll kind of show you how I do it. So bow, um, you know, weapon mastery, so explosive shot. Super speed. I grab Neo Venom Boost because the supercharges on Sorcery are not good, in my personal opinion. If you're out there and you use one and you like it, cool beans, do you? So here's the spec, Weapons Expert, on the precision. Like I said before, if I was precision based, I would do more damage, but I am not. So keep this in mind throughout the duration of these two loadouts I'm about to show you. So here's the first one. So this is hand blasters. So hold, tap, hold, which you guys should probably know. So this is a pretty self-explanatory loadout. I'll show you, and I'll go through the others. Um, so first you would pop offering, then you want to clip the first two powers together like so, then weapon mastery into shard of life, and then weapon mastery into offering. Then you want to restart the rotation. So I kind of messed up there. And this is super touchy, so my damage is probably going to come out super low, and I'll do it again and try to do it perfect. But as you can see, I mean, explosive shot hits pretty hard. So there was a 9, which isn't bad. Only a 21k, so it's pretty low on crit. Do about 900, you know, 9500 a second with this rotation, which is really good. I mean, for it's not bad. If I was probably precision based, it might go up a little bit higher to 97, maybe even 10k a second, which is what you kind of want. I've noticed is about the average. Once you get to 12, 13, you're going up towards the higher percentile of damage. But I'll show it again. So you want to pop offering, clip these two together, then weapon mastery, and make sure when you're doing this, explosive shot hits, because you can clip it too fast if you know what you're doing when it comes to clips, and you won't get the damage for explosive shot. Oops, oh, that's not what I wanted. But you get the gist. It gets the job done. So right there it did even lower, but it was at a 20k crit. I did mess up a little bit, but like I said, on a higher end I do about 95. So now I'm going to show you the bow. So this is, oops, I didn't mean to pop that super. Oh man. Alright. So this is the same thing. This is just with Bow's Weapon Mastery. So we'll go into traits and I'll show you. So you're going down. I got both. You don't need to. You only need Smoke Bomb. So martial arts and bow. Um, and the way you do it is tap, hold, hold. So tap, hold, hold. It hits so hard. It's probably the most OP weapon mastery combo. So let's go into the loadout. I do Circle of Destruction, Weapon of Destiny, Soulwell, Offering, Neo Venom Boost, and Fury. This one's really, really based off of your damage from the bow. I'm spec'd the same way as I was before, as you can see. Like I said, if you had a full precision with this loadout, you do some pretty nasty damage. But this is a melee loadout. Like you gotta be up close, like you'll see when I use it. So it's pretty simple. Same start off, offering, and then you just pop all three moves, and then you just go with bow. When offering's off cooldown, pop it, and that's it, man. I mean, you can see. Go ahead and pop everything again. It just bow hits so hard, and on single target it hits even harder. This is gonna probably be the most showcased loadout here. As you can see, it hit 10, um, which is really, 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 really good. Um, so that's that. I'll actually show this load off on all three. The one with hand blasters, I just don't really like it that much. I do want to experiment with dual wield more, and if I find something better with dual wield explosive shot that is quicker, I will update this. Um, so I'm going to show you now how it is on the 8, and I'll show you how it is on single. It hits really hard on single. You can hit 17, 18k crits with the bow mastery. It just hits super hard, and I'm not even precision based. Like if I was precision based, the damage would be very, very good. But like I said, it's a risk reward type thing. You have to be super up close. So I'm gonna go it again with the 8. I try to keep Fury's power up as much as possible because he does not hit as hard as he used to, but he still hits, and I think it's better than nothing to try to get some of the extra damage from him. Go ahead and pop that again. So look, another 10, and that was only in a 19.7 crit, which is super, super low. Um, so at a 10.6, I believe the other one was at a 21, which is also pretty low, which is at a 10.3. So this loadout is probably your best bet if you want to go precision based in a weapons expert loadout. Um, so now once the combat phaser is over, I will show you single target with this rotation, and then I will do the same thing with the play from the tray because that is the one that I have been using the most, just because I am might based and I might as well use it. Although this one is, I mean, probably just as good, if not better, honestly. Um, so let's go ahead and do single target. Oops, messed up there. So you can see I just hit a 16k crit, which is really good. 17. I mean, it just hits so hard. It's ridiculous. So right there I hit, 63, almost 200k. That's pretty good at a 20, uh, 0.1 crit, which is also low. I never hit high crits, it seems. Um, so that's that. I mean, bow just hits super, super hard. If you focus on bow, you can switch out Soulwell for, say, not that Shard of Life, if you would like. But if you're going to do that, do not pop Offering. Just pop Shard of Life when it is off cooldown. Focus on bow the whole time. So now the last loadout in this rotation, or this power, not rotation, is the play from the tray loadout. Let me throw on some coolers. I'm going to need them. So this is the play from the tray loadout. I'm going to go into, you don't spec anything weapon, you still spec for Neo. Stat points, superpowered this time, All Might, the whole man pajama. So the loadout is this. So, Circle of Destruction, Offering, Neo Venom, Soul Barrage, Soul Bolt, and Fury. So with this loadout, the way I do it is it hits okay. It's not, in general, Sorcery isn't that good. Water comes out in a few days. I am going to go water on this character just because of the whole heal thing, especially, and I've wanted to try it out forever. I will be uploading a video for the DPS that same day it comes out on Wednesday. Because I will be doing nothing but testing and testing and testing, and I had tested prior on test server a little, so I kind of already know kind of what I want to do. So I will have a video up on Wednesday for water. And then I'm going to also upload a Celestial DPS loadout today, and I'm going to upload another DPS loadout for a Rage on my alt. So today's fun fact full video is I'm really enjoying this. You guys are giving me positive feedback, so I'm going to keep doing it for fun. If there's any power you want me to go to see my loadout on, comment down below. I change powers frequently, and for you guys, I change it more frequently, honestly. Corruption, my alt, I have, which was what my first video for Atomic was based on. He will probably be the Starlight, even though this is my main tune. I probably will keep him water for a while. So just keep me posted. So this is the play from the tray. So all the loadouts start with Offering. I always pop Offering first, then Circle, and then you just Soul Barrage, and then you Soul Bolt until Soul Barrage is off cooldown. And that's it. It's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. And then what I do is once Circle's done, that's when I actually take the time to pop Offering again. Because that will give you a little bit of damage, and it doesn't take a lot of time. So this is the rotation, super, super simple. Cola. 1, 2, 3. So it did 94. See, the bow definitely does hit probably harder than this, honestly. This is just what I've come up with so far. With the pet for play from the tray. Play from the tray is so hard with this power to find something that is good enough to showcase. So this is it. I'm going to show you it on this, on the 8. I'm going to show you it on the single back here. And we're going to wrap this video up because I got another Rage video to make. So let's get this done. Alright, so like I was saying, go ahead and pop Offering, Circle, Soul Barrage, then Soul Bolt, just repeatedly. You get about 3 Soul Bolts in with Soul Barrage. 1, 2, 3. Yep. I've tried Soul Storm, and it just doesn't hit as hard as Soul Barrage. It doesn't seem to crit as much. So on ADSI, it hit 10, so like give or take, and that was 21 crit. Same with the other. If your crits go up, then you're gonna hit more damage. Like I said, this loadout is the best I could personally come up with so far for Sorcery. I'm thinking of Corruption going Gadgets next. I kind of want to showcase powers that a lot of people aren't, so you probably will not see a loadout video for Earth or Electricity or Nature from me. The reason for that is because it's going to be the same loadout as everybody else. I know that Nature is getting nerfed. The damage will split, and I don't know if that will change the load up any or not. I'd have to try it out, but you probably will not see those types of powers from me just because there's so many loadout videos on them. There's no point for me to do it unless you guys really, really want to see it. But I'm going to try to put up other ones that are powers that people just don't play. Like I haven't seen a lot of Sorcery. I hadn't seen a lot of Atomic, so that's why I put my first video up. Rage is super, super strong, and it is supposedly the top power in the game, which I can definitely almost agree with, but I don't see a lot of videos on it, so that's why I want to post mine. Um, and then gadgets is definitely one I want to try. Mental, the powers that just people aren't uh, playing with as a DPS, because they may not be the best powers, but you might be able to find a golden gem. So you never know. So this is the single target. Go ahead and do the same rotation that I've had the whole time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gonna pop these two again. It's right there, 15, 5. So it's not too bad on single target. If I was definitely DPSing and you want to like try to go top board DPS, I mean, I'd honestly rock this loadout with the bow. Um, I definitely, from my experience, it hits super hard on the sparring targets and in content. I just used to play from the trade just because I'm might based. If you want to go precision based or you're a strict healer and you're like, hey, I need to get my DPS gear, throw this on, have some fun with it. Um, but that's all for this video. I will see you guys in the next. Peace.